Good girl. What are you doing? We just got to sort the stream out. Come on. What are you doing? Been a good girl or not? Come here. Oh dear. Hey, morning everyone. How are you? Really sorry about the delay, but I had Streamlabs crash on me twice. How are you? Really about the Okay, so we have audio working, which means it's nice because something's actually working. So just excuse me for a second while I just double check everything. Come on, Phoebe. Hey, what are you doing, darling? Okay, that looks good. That looks good. That looks good. That's good. Okay. I don't believe it. Well, there's a first time for everything, isn't there? Hey? Now, people, we're obviously not taking the laptop out on the kayak today, but that's all right. So let me just bring this back here. Need to be able to see what we're doing. Here for the tacos. Hello, Killy, how are you? Todd Gillespie, Culpable, Stephen, Mr. Purchase, Phil H, how are you, bud? And Kent Nolan, welcome everyone. So, what I've done today, okay, is today's the first day that we're going to go out on the water with the KAYAKS NEXTGEN11.5 from KAYAKS2FISH, okay. Now look, what I'm going to do is, you're probably thinking, you know, what's the what's the silly bugger doing? He's got two kayaks upside down. What I want to do is I just want to highlight to you the difference in technology with kayaks and how far they've come over the last 10 years, because the kayak on the right hand side of your screen, okay, it was purchased by myself back in 2010. So that's this one here. Now we're not going to worry about the name brand of the kayak because that's not important at the time. Okay, this kayak has been out 5 kilometers offshore with myself, right? But what I want to do is just show you how far everything's come in a decade, really. So this is the KAYAKS NEXTGEN 11.5. First thing I'm going to highlight, okay, so the NEXTGEN 11.5, 3.5 meters long, 90 centimeters wide and 35 centimeters deep. Now there's a couple of quite critical things to look at here. Firstly, if you have a look at the shape of the hulls, and this is the first thing that sort of caught my eye when I compared them at home. See how on the NEXTGEN 11.5, okay, and for those of you that are new to the stream, this is Phoebe. She's the real star of our show. All right, she's the new fur baby. So as you can see, with the KAYAKS2FISH NEXTGEN 11.5, this is the trimaran hull. Okay, now if you have a look at these, I'll zoom in on this and show you the difference, right? So if you zoom in on these, right, now see the difference there, okay? One thing that struck me in the early days, when we first started the live streaming, we used this kayak on this side. As you can see, in terms of shape, with this trimaran hull, okay, it's fairly flat, okay, which allows it to be very stable in the water. And on top of that, as you can see, the outside here is higher than the like channels that are in here. So this will give the water somewhere to go. If we have a look at this one here on the right hand side, no, not around the tripod, come here, try and behave. Oh, okay. Right, okay, if we have a look at this one here, the area, and look, when I was in this kayak, I was always rocking left and right, okay? And as you can see, the actual area that is deepest in the water is nowhere nearly as wide as the NEXTGEN 11.5, okay? Now the other thing is too, the drainage holes on the NEXTGEN are a lot bigger, okay? And with the NEXTGEN 11.5, that rudder system there comes with the kayak. At the moment it's in the folded position. When I turn this over, I'll show you how to do that. In the middle here, what we have, okay, is we have the little transducer box. So what you can do, okay, is you can put your transducer for the kayak in there. Now, with me, what I've done is we've used the Railblaza transducer mount. What that allows us to do, that allows us to transport the kayak without wires everywhere. It just makes the life a lot easier. And the other thing is, if we were to get grounded in the kayak, because with the holes here, that fills up with water and you can put the transducer in there, okay? Great idea, fantastic forward thinking, all right? But me personally, what I want to do is I just want to have the little arm from the Railblaza accessories which you can buy from KAYAKS2FISH right around Australia. And as you can see by the shape of this hull, far more stable than the other one on the right hand side. And the interesting thing about this, okay, this is more of a dome shape. As you can see, it's rounded. So I have had some interesting encounters in this kayak here, but as you can see here at the back with the design, one thing I found with this kayak here in the early days is always really hard to push through the water, whereas with this, because of the cavity at the back and the fact that this is all joined, okay, and you know, we have a far wider base on it. Just by looking at this, I know that it's going to be a more stable kayak. Now with the NEXTGEN 11.5, it's got a 200 kilo workload and the maximum weight of the user is 150 kilos. So for the first time in a long time, I'm actually 17 kilos under the maximum user weight. Oh, go me, right? So what we'll do, right, now, on top of that, okay, this is where the drop-down pedal system goes, all right? So everything's been thought out on this kayak. And look, I'll be straight up with you. To me, that's a kayak, right? To me, this is more of a water-going vessel because the designs in these different, and like I said, I'm not here to run down the other kayak. That's not what I'm about, okay? What I'm here to do is just show the advantages of the NEXTGEN 11.5, which we're about to do. So now that we've seen underneath it, right, what we'll do is we'll flip it over and away we go. Just put that down there and that down there. So you're just going to have to go down here for a second, young lady. All right, just sit there and behave yourself while I flip the kayak over. No, you're not going anywhere. Rightio, no, come here. There's your seat, sit down on your seat. There you go, you know the seat, you know the rules. Look at that, how easy was that, people? Okay, and now that we've got the kayak flipped over, what I'm going to do, okay, I'm just going to point this at the water for a second. I want to just take that other kayak away because I'm not here to bag it, okay. Righto, darling. Come here. Now, let's turn this around. Okay, so people, what we have here is the NEXTGEN 11.5. There we go. Right, so when you get the kayak, it comes with the tracking system. It comes with the elastic straps at the back. You've got your latch here, okay, which goes into the hull of the kayak. This seat box does not come with it, that's an accessory. And what we have is we have a 6-track system here, as you can see, and on top of that you also get this latch at the front. So what I've done here, okay, that's the rod holder that comes with it, but because we're using the Railblaza system, I'm going to be putting the Railblaza system on there. And on top of that, what we have here, these are the spare fins that come with the pedal system. All right, so we'll put that in there. So there we go. The other thing that you get with the kayak, obviously, is you get the drop down pedals here, like so, that go in there. We'll show that in the water in a minute. And on top of that, you also get this fantastic 2-piece KAYAKS2FISH paddle. Okay, so let me just get that in there, like so. Right, and that locks in like that. Okay, so that's what you get with the kayak, and you get the basic like traction pads. Now with the traction pads that came with the kayak, it was that one and that one, that one and that one, okay, and a couple here. You do have the additional traction pads that you purchase. Actually, no, they didn't come with the kayak. I purchased those, and that's this one at the back and the ones at the front here. But either way, very, very well thought out product, okay? And as you can see, fantastic. Now with the older style kayak that I had, okay, I was actually, or virtually underneath the water level, which I think they did in those days for stability. In saying that, every single I has been dotted and every single T has been crossed with this NEXTGEN 11.5, okay? So when it came with the plugs, right, to stop the water getting into the hull. All right, and when you've got electrical equipment, very handy feature to have, okay? And of course, on top of that, right, my apologies, right, come here, darling. It also came with the seat, okay? So virtually, you were ready to go, all right? So the things that don't come with the kayak that are extras, okay, as I said to you, this is a complete water vessel. So we do have outriggers that are an optional extra with the kayak there, okay, and the kayak already comes fabricated with the holes and the system in there, so you can actually put the outriggers in. Okay, come here, darling. So what we'll do, we'll put you down there, you sit and stay there, okay? All right, good girl. So what we're going to do now is, all right, you stay there. All right, so what we're going to do now, I'm actually going to put together the kayak, right? I think the best thing to do is I'm going to put together the kayak with the outriggers and the bars first, And then what I'll do is I'll take it down to the water, and when I situate it in the water, I didn't bring the kayak trolley with me because I brought everything on the trailer today. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to kit up the echo sounder. Now, with the echo sounders, KAYAKS2FISH also sell echo sounders and all accessories for these kayaks, okay? We've got the Garmin Striker Vivid 7SV with the side sonar. Side sonar is an absolute game changer. Now, with the echo sounder models, the smallest sounder that has side sonar are the 7-inch screens and above. Now, this has a plotting function on it, but it doesn't have the Navionics maps because Garmin has bought the Navionics maps, okay, and Lowrance works with C maps. So for the Navionics maps that are pre-installed on the unit, it's the 9-inch models and above, so the 9 series, okay? But for what we're doing, we're going to be fine, and it's going to be more than adequate for what we're going to be trying to achieve today here live on stream. Now, the other thing is too, okay, for those of you that have been watching the streams recently, I've been designing a little bimini out of PVC pipe. So it's either going to be one of two things today. We're either going to have a floating stream, or we're going to have non-stop content, for the fails, if you know what I'm saying. So this is not from KAYAKS2FISH. That's something that I prefabricated at home. But, you know, you've got to try these things, don't you? Because we're going to be spending a lot of time on the kayak. We're going to have our trusty little first mate here with us. So we're going to need some form of wind and some form of shade protection. So, you know, that's how it's going to have to go. So what we'll do is we'll just go through everything. Going to show you all the various features. Now, with the rudder system, okay, there's a little clip on this side, okay, with this, what's that, like the parasailing type cord. When you pull that and lock it in there, it lifts the rudder up for transportation. If I lifted that out and let it go back and hitched it again, the rudder would come down. So on this side of the kayak, what we have is we have the steering system. So when I'm pedaling with the KAYAKS2FISH pedals here, I can steer with my left hand. I don't even have to use the paddle, which is an advantage, okay? So all in all, fantastic product. What we'll do is we'll start putting everything together. Hopefully I haven't forgotten anything, because that's how it normally works when you stream, for those of you that don't know. Okay, and we'll just take it from there. Hello Sith, how are you, bud? Right, so with the Outrigger system, right, you get the complete set of plates and clips, okay, with it, alrighty, and that allows you to put it all together. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the bars on it, right, and then once we've got the bars on it, we'll wait till we get it in the water. I don't want to start dragging the kayak across dirt and that sort of stuff, okay? I mean, it's more than capable to hand it, but it's, you know, you got to look after it. So this is the Outrigger system, okay, here. So that's the marine grade aluminium there, okay, and that's the 2 bars for the Outriggers. These are keyed in so that you can have the bars out closer to the kayak or wider, depending on how much stability you want. Being a fairly big bloke myself, obviously I'm going to go for the wider option. All right, so what we'll do is I'm just going to get the paddle out the way. You cold, darling? All right, that's it. Good girl. You sit down. Good girl. Yeah, you sit on your chair. Right, that goes through here. Now, these are prefabricated, so the rivets here on the kayak, okay, they're already installed. So all you've got to do is just match up the screws, okay, and away you go. All right, now what I might do, right, this is what I might do. I actually am going to shift the kayak closer to the water. We'll get this set up with the back of the kayak at the water, and then that way I've only got to go, you know, 2 or 3 feet to shift the kayak into the water when we take off, and it'll be a lot easier when we're setting everything up. Okay, so what I might do is I might put our trusty little friend in the car for a minute. There you go, darling. We're going to put you in there to warm up, and then we'll get it started. All right, come on. Here you go. You can go and warm up in the car. All right. There you go. The window's open. You've got plenty of air. All right, stay there. You stay nice and warm. All right, stay there. You'll be good. Unfortunately, dogs can't grasp the concept that fishing rods are fragile. They just look like sticks. Okay, so let's just shift this out the way, and then we'll just start putting the chair on, but we'll get this closer to the water to make it easier to access everything, okay? All right. The other thing is too, the kayak weighs about 30 kilos, so it's really easy to manage. Okay, we'll just chuck this down here, like so. Oh, a bit of a wind today. We're definitely going to find out whether the bimini works, aren't we? Hopefully it does. Right. Now, the kayak comes with 2 handles on either side at the balance point of the kayak. Right, so what we'll do is we'll just drop this down at the back here. It already wants to float, doesn't it? Okay, then what we can do is put the outriggers in there. I can chuck the dog on there, and then we're away. Okay, so first things first, let's get these outriggers done. I'll be back in a second. Bit warm in here. Okay, let's get this sorted. Hey Dan, how are you, mate? Welcome to the stream. Right, so that's our system there, like so. Just going to plonk this down here at the back. Okay, that way I can read chat. Now, right, never leave plastic at a spot. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to move down with everything a bit closer. Then I'm going to set up the live streaming gear. So let's head down here. Okay, bring that back a bit for stability, tilt that forward to show everything. I'll be straight up with everyone. I was so nervous this morning before the stream, you know, just don't even know why. I mean, you know what I mean? We've done so much streaming and that sort of stuff, and yeah, I was more nervous than a cat that had been let loose at a greyhound farm, you know. That's nervous. Okay. Right. So these are the Outriggers. Okay. Hey there, Stark, how are ya? No, that's right. Okay, so that's there, like so. There. That one's there, great. Just double check. Okay, so with the Outriggers, these are prefabricated. Okay, they're you can buy these from the online store. They don't come with the kayak, but if you want to go out in the ocean, it's a good idea to have them. So prefabricated here, that slots in, then you screw it in, okay, and you've got the studs in the Outriggers that key in. So I'll just show you that. Okay, that's one side. These are the special threads that go through these that key in to the like the rivets that are already in the kayak. Oh yeah, and just to let you know, these are keyed, okay? So that's a special shape that the that the Outriggers can get put in on the kayak, so you don't get it wrong. Right, so here, let's just leave that for now. They can go on there. Okay, so it's pretty sturdy. I mean, I can pick that kayak up, no dramas whatsoever. Now, we'll just put the Outriggers on, like that. I always put the bungs at the back, and if you want extra storage, you can put stuff in the Outriggers as well, but I'm going to keep them hollow so that we got more flotation. When you're my size, any bit of extra floating helps, you know. There we go. Bungs tight, good. Now, we've got a fairly strong breeze this morning, which wasn't forecast. Welcome to live streaming in Western Australia, but that's all right, we'll be fine. Hopefully they're not famous last words, you know. So there's a little bit of argy-bargy at the start, but it's like anything, you've got to get prepped, don't you? Try not to over tighten these because you don't want to strip threads. Not that I think that you would on this, because it's such a well-made kayak. The other good thing is too, you got a heavy duty handle at the front and a heavy duty handle at the back. With the heavy duty handle, that's the mount for the bimini that I've made, because fishing's one thing, kayaking's another, fishing from a kayak is another thing, and then live streaming is a totally different beast, people. Okay, so unfortunately, when you're going to live stream from any form of vessel, you need to be able to protect your equipment, and hence we made the little bimini for that, you know. And as you can see, with the prefabrication of the kayak, all the slots line up. Okay, there's been no modification on this from me. The only thing you have to do is you have to drill a hole in here. Come on. Right. So once again, this is extra stability for the kayak, all right? One issue that you've got with kayaks too, okay, is when you've got boats flying past, right? What they want to do is they always want to go past really quickly, okay? And, you know, when you're in a kayak, you don't have any choice on the size of the wake of the wave that comes through, okay? So, away we go. That's right, this is all brand new, straight out of the box. Culpable, can you just please go to the KAYAKS2FISH? Oh, thanks, Dan. Scotty, how are you, bud? Katsuya, hello, my friend. Culpable, can you please put the link to KAYAKS2FISH in the description, please? I'm just going to go and get a screwdriver. You good? Right, now you also get some stainless steel screws that go into the plates, okay? As well, that's just added stability for the outriggers, and it stops them from like turning and that. Don't tell me that the southwesterly's already changed. That's not going to do us any favours today. Rightio, that's one. Just to give you an idea of how easy these screws are to put in, I'm just using my fishing scissors. Okay, that's how precise the prefabrication on this kayak is, people. Okay, it's just next level, you know. I think I put the wrong plate in. Oh yeah. Right, so the outriggers are in. Well done. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start kitting everything out one thing at a time. So just to show you on the stream. Okay, so we have the pedal system, which goes in here. Okay, that's just going to stay at the front. Once we're in the water, we're going to put that on. Now, let's get this seat in. Okay. Hello, Loey. Thank you very, very much for continuing your membership, Loey. Greatly appreciate it. Rightio. So that clicks into there. That adjusts back down here. And then what we do is we adjust the seat accordingly, like so. Okay, now that works there, good, that works good. Now the bimini, let's see if this all works, hey? Right. All good, darling? Now today what we're doing is we're using soft plastics. I'm not using any baits, which is the beauty of fishing with lures. Okay, the other good thing about this too is with this little under the seat compartment here, okay, Jai, hello mate, I can just put my fluorocarbon in there, okay, I can put my soft plastics in there. With the straps, they'll push them into the seat so they don't fall out, as you can see there. The other good thing with this is as well, you've got 2 rod holders at the back that are the perfect angle for trolling. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, these are reels that we're going to be testing out for the store, so I want to use them in real time on the stream before we go out. I want to make sure they're an adequate product, if you know what I mean. So I'm just going to put the reel on here, okay, like so. There we go, that's our first little reel there. Okay, let me just take that off. Yeah, we don't want to sell anything unless we've used it. Okay, now the quality of products coming out of China now, more so than ever, are just absolutely world class. You know, a lot of the components they're using are Japanese made. These products that I have here, I was quite shocked when they came out of the box, just because of the quality of them. Okay, I grabbed the wrong reel. Ah, dear, hang on. Well, looks like we're using the big one today, so oh dear. Well, at least the kayak's spot on, you know. Good one, Jimbo. You grabbed the wrong reel. Well done, mate. Brain surgeon extraordinaire. Hey, bit of an overkill, man, but we'll live. Right, well, 1 rod and 1 reel today. That's all right. You good, darling? Ah, look at you, all relaxed. Right, yeah, let's leave that there. And leave that there. Now, we've got to mention too that the Kayak has a 5-year warranty. Okay, so the product is backed. Okay, 5-year warranty, and on top of that, the pedal system has a 1-year warranty. Okay, now storage for days on this thing. Rightio, so let's get this sorted. You know what the stupid thing is, people? Have a look at this, right? Even though I've got the wrong, that reel balances perfectly on that rod. That's how light this is. So this is going to be handy too, because when we go out into the ocean, right, and we're chasing snapper and the like, we'll be able to use smaller fishing rods to make it a bit more sporting, if you know what I mean. So we're just going to take 1 rod out today. This is a 7-foot self plastics rod. It's got 30-pound braid, but this is 16 wrap braid. So this is actually quite thin braid, but it's very, very strong for its size. Okay, and yeah, as I said, I've actually just put the store down for maintenance at the moment, because I just want to use these products to see how they go before I put them up. But a lot of the soft plastics that I've sent out to various parts of the state, August and early September, even sort of July, aren't good fishing times because of the drops in the water temperature, and there's been really good results against other more reputable brands, if that makes sense. So they work, so we'll be bringing them in for stock. Okay, now the big test. We're going to put the bimini on, okay? This is going to, I think this is going to be a case of make or break. But anyway, let's hope that it makes it, okay? So what we'll do is we'll just zoom back a bit. Right. Thank you to everyone that's tuning in today. I hope that you're enjoying the stream. Right. Right, now, this is the big test. So, because of the situation with heat on the kayak, it'll have absolutely nowhere for our electronics to hide from the heat. Right, so what I'm going to do is, this is the back part of the bimini there. Right, so what we're using is an M8 grade screw at the back to hold on to the back of it. Right, we're going to leave gaps in the core flute so that if we get a breeze, the breeze can like blow through the kayak. Right, like that. Okay, so that's not too bad actually. Bit of a shock. We're going to find out in a minute whether it floats, people. We should be okay though. Now, what we'll do now is we'll get the top part and then we'll start kitting everything out. Oh dear, big day people, big day. And hopefully this doesn't turn into a kite, if you can understand where I'm coming from. Rightio, there we go. So the good thing about this is, we're not on the, with the components and that sort of stuff, right? We have enough of a gap between here and us on here, and also in this chamber here where the dog's going to hopefully learn to sit, okay? Let's go around this side now. Right, so what I might do, first thing, I might just put this in the water and see how it looks before we sort of kit everything up, you know? So let's see what's going on here now. So, that should be okay. Hopefully it's not famous last words. Hey Jack, how are you, bud? Welcome, mate. Now, that goes in there like that. We're all good, people. So what I've done is, with the design here with the core flute, that'll provide shade, as will that. Now the other thing is too, we're going to be able to do first person perspective with the stream when it comes to the fishing side of it, because I'm going to have an arm going from here to here. It's going to be showing the front of the kayak and what's in front of us. You don't need to see me, you don't need to see the dog or anything like that. Basically what you need to see is what's in front of us in the water, okay? So, let me just take this out. I just want to make sure, just want to see how high it floats in the water, okay? You've got to remember, the other kayak used to sit really deep, right? I just want to see how high this floats in the water. Let's have a look. Culpable, can you just cut and paste Jack's channel into the chat, and also UK Fishing with Big Dan, please, or UKC Fishing with Big Dan? Right, let's have a look. Check that out for stability, people. Look at that. Look how high it is out of the water. Look. Unbelievable. Let me just see how far. No, that's not going anywhere, is it? Wow. Well, I'll be buggered. Sorry for the Australian colloquialism. Look how high that's sitting in the water. The bottom of the outriggers are only about an inch in the water. Fantastic. Let's turn this side on so you can see for yourself. Okay? So look at that. Look how high that's sitting in the water. That's That's about an inch above the base of the kayak. So this is the other one. When I would sit in it before, I felt like I was in the water. This one here, and with the seat and all the space and everything, you feel very much like you're on top of the water. And what I've done, these cutouts here are for when we have the electric outboard mount in the back here. So yeah, gobsmacked. I mean, look at it. That's, I can't even push that down. And there's very, very fantastic. You know, it's just fantastic. Look at that. I can't wait to get in this. We have got so much content coming up with this kayak, people. We're going to be traveling in about 4 weeks, provided everything works out. We're going to be traveling north. Okay, we've got a very special stream planned. We've got a collaboration with a, we'll talk about it later. And we've also got a bream season coming in now, and we're going to be heading all over the state with the kayak, using it in freshwater, estuaries, estuarine rivers like this with the tidal flow, and also in saltwater. And the good thing about this is, I mean, there might be a few little modifications that need to get sort of done with this. The other thing I was thinking of doing was, instead of having the T-piece there, just having a solid piece of PVC right the way through, and then cutting the, hey, the dolphin's here. Look, people, look at that. Hello, mate. Look, did you see that? The dolphins come up the river. Hello, bud. Where'd you go? Now, if that isn't an omen, I don't know what is. And the other good thing about this too, people, look how easy it is to manage. Look at that, straight out of the water, no headaches whatsoever. Fantastic. I'm so happy. Look at it. Now, now we've got to test it with 135 kilos of mammal in there, you know. Right, so, great, let's do it. Okay. I hope so, Penny Basher. I hope it is scaring off the bull sharks. And people, can I ask a favour? Can you please click on the thumbs up for the like for the live stream? Because that way it just tells YouTube that we're doing good things and we get noticed by the platform, okay? Right, now, live streaming is a totally different beast, people, to just going out in the kayak for a fish. So, well, I am absolutely astounded with this. Okay, now let's get that in there. All the Railblaza products are available from KAYAKS2FISH. Right, let's get this done. So, with our live streaming setup, people, what I've got here is I've got a rail in here, right up the top. This is going to be for your viewing pleasure, right? Now, that's a different one. Okay. We need to test this out, obviously, before we go in the water. So what I've got, it's got a few cable ties here in various positions. Right, let's get in there, safe for now. Right, that's locked in. That's locked in. Okay, so what happens is the phone goes up here. But what I'm thinking, people, is this. Yes, I've had an epiphany. So just bear with me for a second, and once the smell dies down, we should be able to get on with the stream. There we go. That comes in like that now. Yes, it worked. Haha! It's about time something did. That goes in here, like so. Hello, birdie. That goes in there, like so. Right, and basically what we have now is we have a different angle again. Okay, so what we'll be able to see now is we'll be able to see everything out of the kayak, but I've got a couple of things to sort out first, okay? So, oh, excellent, mate. Gavin, see this bimini? It's folding, waterproof and cheap. They do supply a sunshade with KAYAKS2FISH. And from what I can make out, you can use it paddling. I want to be able to stand and fish in this. Okay, so yeah, there's been no stone left unturned with these kayaks, people. Fantastic products. All right, the hardest thing we're going to have is trying to get the dog in here, I think. But anyway, we'll worry about that in a minute. Now, just give me a second. Dun-da-da. Right. Come on, bud. Don't be silly now. Alright people, just excuse me for a second. I've got to put one of the secret weapons in here. Alright, I can't tell you what it's about, as this is secret squirrel stuff, okay? So, let's just get this on here, like so. This is going to be the difference between a great stream and an average stream today. And what it is, this is just a very, very cheap version of what we want to achieve for our up north trip. So if it works with this, with the other stuff that I've got coming, which is the high-tech stuff, it'll be a totally different world, people. Right, so let's leave that there. Thank you. This is all to do with connectivity. Right. So just excuse me for a second. Oh, don't do that. Why didn't they fall out? Come on. Okay. And you got to remember, this is the first time that I've gone out in the kayak. So I'm going through everything with everyone. Right? And next time we'll be streaming, we'll be all set up and ready to go before we turn the camera on. What I want to do is just show everyone what's involved to get it to the water. Okay. So, this is going to be a beast, people. An absolute beast. So that can go in here, like so. That'll go down to there nicely. This will go on here, like that. Right. For those of you that have watched My Favourite Martian, that is not where I got the inspiration for this from. Okay. Right, that's good. Oh. There is method to the madness here, people. Okay? Like I said, if this works, we're going to go into a totally different area with the streaming. Eventually, it's going to get to the stage where we're going to have an inverter on the kayak and a lithium battery, and we'll be running Starlink straight off the back. Okay? That's right. Okay, so let's get this on here now. I'll tell you one thing, people, with kayaks, when you're on there and you're on a good kayak, you just get this feeling of freedom. It's just uncanny, you know, like oh yeah, you just get this feeling of freedom. It's unbelievable. Rightio. So that can go in there now, like so. There, right. Hopefully this works. I need to get them together, but we'll figure it out. Now, the outriggers on this kayak are a game changer, people. Absolute game changer. It's just added the stability to it that, you know, and I mean, I'll be straight up with you. Like I said, I'm not here to run down the other product, but falling out of a kayak does get old. Hate it. Right. Especially when you can't feel the bottom with your feet. Oh yeah, a bit worried there. The other good thing about this is I can run a little cable to the outriggers, which will stop the bimini flying off. Right, that's in there. Right, bring that here like so. Now, come on, don't be silly now. 25 there. Okay, I'll put that there. Rightio. That's good, like so, like so. Excellent, people. Oh no, don't do that. That's not wet, is it? Ooh, thank God for that. That would have been trip over. All right, people, so now that's good. Just give me a second. I do apologise for this, but I do have to have some secrets. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up our signal. So I'm going to show you a really nice photo of some water. Check this out. This is the river that we're going to be kayaking on soon, people. And I'll only be a few minutes while I set up the receivers. Right, yep, that's right, so that's good. Yes, you're not wrong there, culpable, that's what I'm worried about. You good, darling? Oh, you're asleep. Hey, you're asleep. Right, that's good. That's good. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the speed test after we after we connect everything up, people. Like I said, this is just a cheap version of what we really want to do. If it's going to work with this, it'll be off the charts with the other one. There we go, lovely. Fantastic, that's good. That's everything good, that's all right. Yep, great. Let's bring this in here now. Thank you very much. Sensationally done. In we go. Beautiful and beautiful. Excellent, we're there. Brilliant. Yes, Aussie Inferno. All right, people. Now we need to get rid of that because we need to go to our mobile now, which we will do. Thank you. Right. Okay, excellent. No, not at all. Not at all, Cal. We're still going strong, bud. We're still going strong. So just come in, put your feet up. I don't have a coffee machine, Cal. Can't make you a cappuccino. All right. Oh, big day today, people. Really big day today. The excitement. Whew, running hot now. Thank you to the 26 people. Hey there, Fallen Angel. Sean's Adventures, how are you, bud? Mate, I'm just doing a cheeky little malarkey here, right? That's slang for a sly move, right? So don't panic, we're not going to hurt anyone. No cats were harmed in this stream today, right? So let's leave that there. Let's bring that down here. Oh, good, mate. Yeah, who wants to drink a double decaf latte soy almond, you know? Now, let's get that down here. That can go in there. Fantastic. Fantastic. Let's get that heat out of the modem before the modem dies. You all know what happens when modems die, people, don't we? When modems die, Mr. Bigglesworth gets angry. Remember that spy Austin Powers movie? All right, let's get that in there. Let's get that in there like that. Let's get that in there like that. Which one's which? Doesn't matter. We'll just chuck that in there. Good. And then we'll bring that in here like so. Good. Rightio, people, we're about to do a speed test on this. Let's see if it works. Right. Let's chuck that down there. Right, that'll be cold now, which is what we want. Good, that can be cold. That way we won't lose the stream. Excellent. So we have modem. We have liftoff. Yeah, it's terrible. Oh, yeah, he's terrible. Hopeless streamer. Can't even make a decent coffee. Right, I just got to tape this up so the moisture doesn't get in here, people. and then I'll show you the difference between good reception and average reception and why you don't need a backpack. Okay, so that's now taped in, good. So we've got no moisture getting in there. That can stay in there, good. Right, that can go in there. That can go on the front. Good, 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 fantastic. We are cooking with gas, people, as they said on the old commercials years ago. Cooking with gas. Rightio. That goes in the back there, like so. All right, so what we have now is we have signal, right? All right, crew, here we go. We're just about ready to go. Now, all we need to do now is just get some fishing gear in here, chuck the dog in the back, and we're away. Tape is the IRL streamer's best friend. A bit like a farmer, you know. Usually a farmer, when he wants to fix something, he reaches for his bit of string. When you're a streamer, you reach for your tape. Rightio. Great. So, Bimini's in. What I'm going to do, just going to do a quick speed test. Yeah, you're not wrong. Cappuccino Express. All right, so speed test. No. Oops. I'm just going to run this for one speed test, people. What are we doing here now? Next. Continue. Don't allow. Don't allow. Done. Thank you. So, rightio. So, just to show you, let's just suss out this speed test, shall we? So, I've just put in the, let's see what it comes up with. So we've got 33 ping. Okay. So this is what I'm talking about, connectivity. So we've got 395 down. Okay. Or 397 down. And we have 25.9 up. You saw it here first, people. This is what this little system's all about. Okay? This here, believe it or not, and what's in the box is a game changer. All right? That is absolutely off the charts. The other receivers that we're going to get, they're not antennas, they're receivers, are nearly military grade. So our upload should go up to about the 150 mark. But there you go, people. All right. That's a little system that was figured out. Okay, 397 down and 26 up. Thank you very much. All right. Hey, Gav, easy on the fat jokes, all right? Come on, mate. What are you doing, Gav? I thought you were one of us. Oh, helps if I put the lid on, doesn't it? Yeah, excuse me, I've got to turn this away. Right. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Come on. Oh, no, and I did it, didn't I? I did it, didn't I? Great. Just what I needed. Okay. Awesome. There you go. Good work. Oh, game changer. Oh, game changer. We should be able to get reception up to 20 nautical miles offshore, yeah? Not that I'm going to do it in this kayak, but you know what I'm saying. Oh, for all the gear. Hey, Gav, come on, bud. You know the old joke, he who dies with the most toys win? Unfortunately, he doesn't realise that he still dies, mate. All right, so we're just about ready to go on our first voyage, famo. What I'm going to do is, you know what we'll do today? Let's just concentrate on having a good time, all right? Let's not complicate it with fish, all right? Now, don't forget to click that little thumbs up to like the stream, people, okay? That just tells YouTube that people are interested in what we're doing. Rightio. And you want to know something? My measurements up the top aren't even accurate. If I got my measurements right, I'd probably get more upload. Rightio, so that's going away. That's going to stay in here because that's going to ensure that the stream survives. Now, people, the accessories. You've got to have accessories. Right, so this is what we've got happening today. First things first, people. Right, what we've got happening today is this is the transducer mount. Okay, so and this is why I like having the transducer mount like this, people, because it's clip in and clip off, right? So there we go. So what I can do now is just put the transducer in, which is in here. Okay, got to stop the dog walking on the battery. That can go in there. Now let's get that done here. Let's get that done here. Right, now that phone's going to lose charge in a second. So if we do this, like so, is that working? Fantastic. Right. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to set up our transducer and our Garmin. Certainly is Sean, and once again, a huge shout out to the community. Thank you very, very much to everyone that's given up their time over the last 6,000 hours of streaming that's made it possible for this to happen today, and also when we had the boat sponsorship with Millard Marine. I really appreciate the fact that most importantly you've given up your time, okay, to come in and watch the stream, which gives us the numbers to go off and do this sort of thing. Okay, people, once again, thank you very, very much. Right, now there, good, that comes in there, that goes there. Now, this is the maiden voyage with the kayak. Okay, because we've always been a community-based stream, people. Okay, we've always been community-focused, you know all that. Right, so, got the heavy-duty mount there. Unlock. That goes in there like so. Lock. Right, that's picking up the kayak, so that's pretty good. Now, okay, so this is the transducer, right? With the Railblaza systems, this is how easy it is. Okay, I click that in there, like so. My transducer's now hooked in. I've got my Garmin a nice enough distance off the water so that it's safe. Now, with these transducer cables, one has a groove on top, the other one has a groove on the side. It's keyed in at the back here. So what you do is you just push that in like so. Come on, bud. Where are you? There. What are you doing? Come here. There's the first one. There's the second one. Oops. Yep, like that. Great. Now, this is power in here. Right, we are not just about ready to rock, fam. Are you ready to rock, as they say in those classics? Culpable. We will be talking after the stream, Kel. Now, Kel, I'm concerned about your mental health because, you know, Olivia Newton-John passed away and you were still playing every single song she ever did for hours on end, Culp. So, you know, we need to talk, Culp. So, now people, a really cheap alternative. This is a 12.8 volt, 12 amp lithium battery. This runs at 0.67 amps, so that's 0.67 amps per hour it draws from the transducer. That means with a 12 ampere battery, you should get 17.91 hours of use out of it, okay? Now, let's put both of those on one side, shall we, or not? Can we do that? And then can I fit that in here? Oh, in a perfect world, but as per usual, that will get too wet. Now, we put the power on there. That's positive. We put negative on here, like so, right? Okay, we're just about ready to go, family. Just going to chuck that down there. Hopefully the dog doesn't tread on it. Now, sounder and transducer. Normally when you've got a transducer in a boat or a kayak, it's at the back. So you actually go over the fish before you see them. With where we've got the transducer position on the kayak now, right, what we're going to be able to do is be on top of the fish, point and shoot with the cast, okay? Rightio. Now, I'm starting to sort of get ahead of myself here. And as it goes with streaming, people, I'm about to get reeled in, I think. But anyway, while the going's good, don't go in there. While the going's good, right, let's crack on, as we used to say years ago. Now, I'll get on with it, that's what we should say. Right, okay, now, the power of streaming, fam. That's what it's called, the power of streaming. So here we go, like so. Right, let me show you this. Oh dear, no. Oh no, we've done it, great. Now, where's that? Here we are, like so. There we go. Chuck that in there. Okay. Actually, let's not put it in there. Let's put it in here on the left-hand side, like so. And now what I can do, while we're streaming, right, I can read chat. There we go. Where's the phone gone? Who's Coolio? Oi. What? No, go away. All right, people. There we go. I can read chat there. This is going back in the car. That's going to go in the car. Oh, hang on, I've got one more thing to do now. Nearly forgot. Hang on, people. Because we're using one rod today, like I said, people, we're not really going to sort of be limited by fishing today. Because we're using one rod today, right? We're going to have one rod holder on the left-hand side. Who's Coolio, people? Is that like an Italian version of Julio? Oh, rapper. Another one. Right. All right. We're ready to go. Finally, after much deliberation. I can actually fit this under the seat, believe it or not. Man, fantastic, people. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to move this to the view for the stream, people, okay? So, just excuse me for a second. I need to get this sorted. That speed test was off the charts, wasn't it? Big day, big moment. We're all in this together, fam. We're all in this together. Oh, this kayak is off the charts, people. Seriously. Let's hope that... Oh, yeah. No. All right, so you should be able to see, right? You should be able to see what's happening at the front of the kayak like that. Okay, that's the purpose of what we're trying to achieve here. Now, uh, 61. Good. Okay, that goes in there like that, like that. That's well and truly out of the water. Okay, how's that all looking, famo? Now, is that enough for the bird's eye view, or do we need to change things? Are you happy with that? Are you happy with that? Let me just put this away. I'll grab the dog and we're away. Big moment. Ooh, no pressure. Big moment. Are you asleep, bubby? Hey? It's a dog's life. I'd love to be the owner. Righto, darling, we're going in the kayak now. Yeah, you got to put on that silly life jacket. Come here. Good. Hey, who's a little Phoebe, huh? All right. We're going out on the water for the first time, Phoebe. Yeah, that's right. Oh dear. Big day, Phoebe. And of course, you're a part of it, matey. Oh, sugar. Let's bring this back here. All right, darling. We're going out on the water now, yes! Hopefully we don't sink and end up in Africa with the sail, you know? Wow, look at this. What a setup, Phoebe. What a setup. Okay, well, we only need one rod holder today, so we'll put that away, darling. Right. We'll get out in the water eventually. Might take a while though. Hey, what are you doing? You little cheeky? Hey, good girl. Huh? What's going on? All right. You sit down on the seat, darling. Good girl. Stay there. Stay there. Good girl. I'm not going to put the sounder on yet until we get in the water. Big day, people. Big day. Ma, I've never heard of Coolio. You know, I mean, and I'm going to ask. Right, good girl. All right, darling. Well, Phoebe, we're going out in the kayak for the first time, darling. All right, you better come with me because I just need to grab some swivels and then we'll go. Forgot about them. I don't even think we're going to get any fishing done today. Just need some swivels, darling. Stay there. Come on. Where are you going? No, we're going to go back on the kayak. Don't you run off now. Beautiful. Here we go. All right. Come on, baby. Let's go. Now there's a dolphin out here, Phoebe. I don't want you to get scared when you see it, okay? All right, darling. There you go. Stay there. Stay there. Good girl. Good girl. Stay there. Stay there. It's all right. What's going on, eh? Oh, you're tired. You're tired, there'll be yawn. Stay there. Okay. No, that's the tape. That can go in there. No, that won't go in there. Go in there. All right, stay there. Good girl. Stay there. These need to go back in the car. I could even put that in there, but I won't. Right, we're ready to go, Phoebes. First vessel in the yak, darling. Let's go. I mean, first trip in the yak. Hey. Hang on. Oh, you're so heavy now. They don't stay puppies forever. Good girl, come on. Gonna go and catch some fish, but we might be paddling for a while, Phoebes. Rightio. You sound like a little piglet. You sound like a little warthog, Phoebes. Hey, little piglet. There you go, little piglet. Get on there. Yay, Phoebe. She's thinking, where are we going? What are you doing now? Righto, Bubby. Stay there. Rightio, landing net in there. Nice. One rod landing net. It's alright, we got your life jacket too, Phoebe, remember? Mum said, no life jacket, no dog. I know they can swim, but it's not the size of the life jacket it's the issue, it's the opening to fit the head through. This one pull high there. Rightio, that can go there. We still got signal and everything, great. Right. Sandals off, we won't be needing these today. Stay there. Rightio, maiden voyage, let's go. In a perfect world, we'll turn the sounder on and get signal. It's going to be a good test today because we've got a howling wind, people. So we're going to turn into a kite or we're not. Right, yeah, Bubby. Look, Dad's got one on, so you're going to have to put one on. Okay, that's the rules. Mind you, you do look pretty cute in your life jacket, Phoebes. All right, people, we're ready to go. So the dog's got its life jacket. The good thing about these dog life jackets is you can pick them up out of the water like that. All right. The big dog's got the life jacket, let's do it. Righto, darling, sit down there. Sit, 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 good girl. nervous much. All right, let's go. I hope I haven't forgotten anything. The look in her face of fear. It's all right, darling, Dad's here. Yep. Oh, baby, it's all right, it's all right. Hey, good girl. Right, that's a bit close for me. Fantastic. Rightio. So, good work. Everything's good. Get behind there. For starters, good. Rightio. Phoebe's ready to go. Now, hang on a second. That's too close for me. So what I need to do, all right. The look of disinterest on my dog's face is worth this trip alone, people. She's looking at me just going, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm going to put that at the front of the yak. Rightio, sounder down. All right, sounder works. We're in 0.8 of a metre, people. Now, we need to bring this back a bit so they can see the sounder. What about that? Zed, how are you, mate? All right, people, so we can see the sounder, we can see the foot pedals. Now, do you want me to swap over to the other screen? There we are, 0.8 of a metre, Phoebes. All right, you ready, darling? Now, you're gonna have to duck down here for a second. Hang on, I just want to get these foot pedals right. No, they need to go further back. Yeah, that's better. Hang on. Yeah, much better. All right, that means there's room for me and the dog now, which we'll sort out in a second. Good, good, good. 0.5 of a metre. Now, let me have a look at this. Frequency, no, we don't want chirp. Enter. We want beam width. Let's go 20 degrees. Let's go back. Okay. All right, we'll sort this out in the yak. Righto, Phoebes, you ready, darling? You ready? All right. Everyone's in here. Oh, there's that. What's wrong? Are you good? All right. You sit down here for a second. All right. Dad's going to come in. All right, you come in with Dad. Okay. And we'll wait for you. Huh? Good work, guys. Good work. feet. Good. Now, that's the rudder there. Oh dear. Bring that in here like so. Hang on people, sorry about this. Great. You'll be right, Colt. I might have to put the right. Yeah, something like that, Will. But this is not a boat, it's a yak, mate. Let me just get this back here. Right. Hang on. Right, this is 4.4 metres in here, people. This is so stable, people. Totally different to the other one that I had. Now, rightio, Phoebes, just stay there, darling. I've got to get this right for my legs. Okay, so. Rightio. Good work, darling. Gonna have to put a fat hat on you, Phoebe. This pedal system is off the charts, man. So much easier than anything I've ever used before. Look. Fantastic. This makes life a lot easier. Sorry people, I'm going to have to sort this out in a minute. Let's try that. Yep, always the way, isn't it? Righto, we're in 5 metres here. So what I might do is just push that out a bit so you can see in front of us. Oh, so easy. Now, is the stream stable? Oh, big bait ball behind us. But that's right, I just want to get used to the kayak today, fam. So people, to be straight up with you, right, in this kayak, while I'm pedaling, right, I'm just using the oars to steer with. Hang on, Phoebes. So easy. We're about 30 hours south of Croxville. How good's this? How good is this? I don't feel like my legs, you know when you sit down on a plane, right? And when you sit down on the plane, you're not allowed to move and your legs go numb, right? Oh, that's all right, culpable. What are you shredding for, darling? I'm going to have to get you a little basket for here, I think. Yeah, thanks, Cal. Right. So what's that, a school of mullet? Look, Phoebe, duck. Yeah, I'm not liking this vest, Phoebe, at all. There you go, darling. Good girl, good girl. This pedal system is fantastic, people. It feels absolutely solid, right? And I'm actually moving along quite well with it. I'm going to have to figure out how to make that more stable though. Sorry about that. Just a little technical issue that we need to sort out. Oh wow. The sense of freedom that you get in a kayak, people, is just, you know, unbelievable. Yep, that's the pedal that I'm just putting down in, that's the paddle that I'm putting down in front there, people. We're in 7 metres of water here, people. That's why you get so many bull sharks in this section. Oh, Phil, this is luxury, pal. Right. This is luxury, mate. Absolute luxury. Rightio, we're in 6 metres now. Rightio, people, now. Whew. What do we got here? Let's just chuck that down there, like that. Right, now. Let's go. All right, side view activated, is it? Let's see, here it comes. Phoebe, what are you doing? What are you doing, darling? Come on. All right, sit. Sit, baby. Sit. 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 No, 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 sit. Sit. Stay there. Yeah, he said that his sister was pregnant a while back, Will. All right, I've just figured out the steering on the side, people. Down is right and up is left. Beautiful. Oh, check this out. We are travelling at 4 kilometres an hour. Beautiful. What's going on, darling? Okay. So that's how. Right. We're getting into spots that we couldn't get into before, people. The structure on this side view is just fantastic. The stand-up test, we'll do that in 1 metre of water, couple. At the moment, I'm just trying to get everything going, mate. Hey, hey, don't drink that, I'll give you a drink of water later. All right, that's river water, it's disgusting. All right. Phoebes, come here, darling. No, 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 come here. What are you doing? You having a look? Why would it scare you, Kelp? Phoebe, come here. No, 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 come here. Why do you want to get out of the boat, Phoebe? Why do you want to get out of the boat? Just enjoy what we're doing, Phoebes. Fantastic. Yeah, well, that's right, Scotty, you know. Mate, this is just luxury. Absolute luxury, people. This is just absolute luxury. And then once we get the electric outboard, you know, like, just need to sort out the steering a bit and then we'll be good. It's all right, it's all right. Never. A very silent one, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty strong in my legs, Kelp, so I can sit here and paddle all day. Maybe, that's what it is. The paddles are out. So, oh no, I am going to register the yak because we're going offshore, Scotty. That's it. So I had one of the pedals going too far forward. So it was a bit like a chainsaw when it's not sharp, you know? That's better. People, this is just ridiculously good. Seriously, I'm not saying it. We're in 1.9 metres of water here. So, is everybody happy with the quality of stream? Yeah, that's still going too far over Phoebes. Good girl. Oh, Scotty, this is off the charts. Seriously, people, culpable, can you just put the link to KAYAKS2FISH back in the chat, and also the NEXTGEN11.5, please, Culp. I'll tell you what, there's going to be a lot of brim in the southwest that are going to be nervous now that we got one of these. Right. So, I need to bring that back to here, I think. Aha, that's what's happening. Great, so that's the way, Scotty. Oh no, Culp, I've got a mount coming for that, mate. I'm going to mount it straight off the PVC. This is just a test to make sure that we had stable signal. Don't worry, I got it all covered, mate. Oh, sorry, Cal. Oh, the feeling of freedom in this is unbelievable, people. Oh, really, Scotty? Awesome. Good girl. Stay there. Stay there. No, no, no. Stay there. No, stay here with me. If anything happens to you, mate, your mum will kill me. People, this side view, right, is unbelievable. It's picking up all the snags. It's picking up fish around the snags, everything. You know, like, just unbelievable. And I'll tell you what, this this pedal system is that good. What I'm going to do, right, what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to bring the, I'm going to halve the paddle, right, and just use one of them, one half to steer with. Oh, that's interesting. Big bait fish school underneath us, people. What are you doing, darling? Oh, you're really suited to this, aren't you? Bit hot for you, Phoebes, though. Come here, bud. Ah. Yeah, that's right, Scotty. You're so high above the water in this, people. Whoever designed these kayaks really knows their stuff. Rightio. And when we go out into the ocean, right, we're going to have an electric outboard. There is, mate, but I've still got to master that. Okay, so I can sit here, right? I can sit here and turn around. So we're in 2.8 metres here, right? Good. This kayak is so manoeuvrable, people, and so stable. It's like being in a boat. Seriously, it's like being in a boat. Yeah, you got to remember, Scotty, I'm a goat herder, mate, you know? I'm not accustomed to fancy things like that. So here we go, people. Yeah, it's actually not too bad, Colt. But I can actually put a little like side thing on this, but we'll sort it out. I don't think it's going to capsize, Will, to be straight up with you, bud. Not with the Outriggers on it, matey. Hang on, darling. Sit in here. Life jacket's a waste of time. Way too cumbersome for me. I can swim anyway, so I'm pretty good like that. There you go, darling. Ah. Right, come here, bub. Right, I need to get that. Now that's interesting. We've got a school of fish coming towards us. Yeah, we've got Outriggers on this Will. It's not going anywhere, bud. All right, 3.7 metres. Nice. Okay, come here. All right, give me. Right, sit. Sit. Good girl. Sit. Sit. Good girl. I'll get you a drink of fresh water in a minute, darling. I know it's hot. All right. Oh yeah, but when we go out into the ocean, anything can happen, Scott, you know. So, but I've got total confidence in this with these Outriggers that I could never see this tip, you know what I mean. And even with this wind, the Outrigger's stable, but I've got an idea for that. But this is the thing, people. We've got to take this out on the water. Sit. Got to take this out on the water just to see how it goes, you know. Oh, it is, Scotty. This is off the charts. Absolutely off the... This is the most stable kayak I've ever been in. Right, so sit. The most stable kayak I've ever been in, people. And with the Outriggers, we'll be back on Sunday, people. On Sunday, we'll be doing a full stream in here, fishing all day. Right? Sit. So I just wanted to make sure that we had signal, right? And all that sort of stuff. And we've got signal. Everything's stable. So, you know, everything that KAYAKS2FISH say about their kayaks is true, people. They are just a fantastic company to deal with. Okay, fantastic product. And I'm just very grateful to the community and KAYAKS2FISH that we've got the privilege of being able... Yeah, I don't know, Will, we don't fish for sharks, mate. The only time we're going to fish for sharks this year is when we get to do some scientific research. Okay? So, until then, it's fair bump, play on. I think I'm going to sell that other kayak. Tell you what, it's going to take a while to get conditioned to this. Let's put a bit of pace on this now. That noise that you hear is the paddle, people. It's not the yak. All right, so... we could quite easily get 5 kilometres an hour on this. That's the way, Phil. The feeling of freedom that I get in this kayak is a bit dangerous, people. How do you know I'm pumping on the rudder, Will? Can you see that from there, can you? It's a bit presumptuous, bud. Yeah, that's not a rudder, mate. That's the pedal system. Big difference, bud. Rudder's at the back of the yak. .09, 4.29, 4.5. All right, 5. That's good. This is great. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. He's culp a bit over the top, is he there? Seth, you'll have to sort him out, mate. I tell you what, it's not often I'm having more fun with something other than fishing, people. So, yeah, pretty good, Scotty. She's a lot bigger than what she was. Rightio, come on. Rightio, when we get into the shallows here, I'm going to do the stand-up test, okay? Culpable, you won't bring Olivia back, mate. You don't have to stay up all night. Still not enough shade in here. What are you doing, darling? Stay there. Come here. Sit. 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 Rightio, so I need to make this arm more stable, which I know how to do. We'll get that sorted. That's going to be as simple as another track in there. Rightio, let's go, darling. Fantastic. Gonna have to get some UV protection for the legs though. But the main thing about this is the modem is not hot. See, the other thing is too, people, one thing you can do with a kayak that you can't do with a boat, I can get underneath, see in front of us, right? We've got all these like overhanging branches and that sort of stuff. I can get in there with a kayak and get on top of fish. You can't do that with a outboard, just because of the fact of the nature of the outboard, you know. So let's get in here now. Worse. I just got to figure out the adjustments on all these, people. We'll get there. Oh, darling. Hey, here, put your hat on. Put your hat on. The good girl. Put your hat on. That way you stay cool. All right, let's go. Don't you want the hat? Okay. So that's the left one. I think that's there, Phoebes. Congratulations, Colt. Everyone's on a winner today, mate. Now there's a bit of fine tuning that I need to do with this, fam, but that's nothing to do with the kayak, that's got to do with me. Right, so all in all, fantastic. Don't tell me I've gone past the car. No, I haven't, because this is the deeper section. 7.3 metres, wow, that's deep. Yep. Was that a bull shark? I think we're a company, fam. We got a little bull shark underneath the kayak, waiting for me to stick a toe over, but that's all right. Rightio. Fantastic, what a brilliant product. Seriously, people, when you're a big guy like me, right, stability is paramount. And I feel totally safe in this kayak, fam. Okay, straight up, I feel totally safe in this kayak. Having a great time. Fantastic, people. This is such a... I actually prefer this to a boat, believe it or not. I mean, obviously there's not as much storage area, but you know, the foot pedal system is so stable. The kayak with the Outriggers is stable. We've got our signal sorted finally after 6,000 hours of streaming. Okay. So, you know, when we head down south, it's going to be unbelievable. Still don't have enough shade though. That's a bit of a concern, but we'll sort that out next time. All right, darling, come on, let's go. I haven't got the foot pedals adjusted. Oh yeah, mate. You wait till you see some of the fish that we'll be chasing at my home, like haunts, people. Now that we've got this, right, the sky's the limit. I just you know, I'm trying not to have an epiphany here of what we're going to be able to achieve this year, because, you know, fantastic. Got a couple of things to do with the bimini, but aside from that, we're all good. Here we are. This is where we started from. Yeah, it did, Scotty. I'll show everyone a more in-depth stream on this on Sunday. Yeah, we'll put in the hours, mate. I already know the spots, Scott. I've got spots down south where we'll be casting to like 40 and 50 pound Samson fish with soft plastics, mate. All right, and they're not overly dangerous. I've got lots and lots of content planned, people. This is a fantastic vessel. And there's no sideways movement left or right, you know. Now the stand-up test as Culp requested. Rightio, so we're in 4 meters here, which is a good depth. Rightio, let's just get the paddle for a bit of stability, Phoebes. Right. Yeah, see, if I had my stand-up bar, it'd be easier. Hang on. But we don't need a stand-up bar. Stay there, darling. Rightio, people, stand-up test accomplished. Hello. And we've passed. Brilliant. Oh. Youch. That's me finger. That's what happens when you don't have a stand-up bar. That's right. Righto, Phoebes, we're going into shore now, darling. All right, we're going home. All right? Yeah, certainly am, Will. That's the plan, bud. Oops, don't get that wet. Good girl, there we go. See, we got the sun at our back now, so you're warm. And you're in shade. There we are. All right, people, so there we go. Turn that off. Fantastic. Famo, absolutely fantastic result, that. Big shout out to the community. Thank you very much, like I said, for the support for us to be able to go and get these sponsorships. All right. That's the rudder system brought in. There we go, people. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic, crew. Just, we will stabilise this now. Okay, I've got a plan for this as well, but it's going to involve a track, but we'll get that sorted. Okay, so, hey, Killy, how are you, bud? Yeah, look, people, all boxes ticked. Look, thank you very, very much. The setup, this kayak is just off the charts. Have a look at this, people. Right, so this is what we've got. I hope you're looking forward to a great summer of content. But, so, we've got the Garmin. Like, oh, let's bring that back. Whoops, let me just bring that out. I forgot to take the pedals out. Right, there we go, famo. Whoops, sorry. There we go. Now, the other good thing too about these KAYAKS2FISH kayaks, right, what's happening here? Who's this guy? Swans TV, no thanks, go away. Yeah, thank you, Sith, you're dead right there. But, people, now, just to show you something, with these pedal systems from KAYAKS2FISH, right, you've got to remember when you're going into shallow water, you can actually put them flat up against the yak like that. So you can actually go into quite shallow water, see? All right. That's how they work in the front. Hopefully a great white doesn't think that's the fin of a seal. Right. So that's how they work, okay? And like I said, when we were coming in then, boom, away you go. You put them into shallow mode and away we go. But this is fantastic, people. Seriously, I'm gobsmacked. Right, now, while we're here, let's just do another speed test. Right. We've had stable signal for the whole stream, which is the first time that's happened in years. Right, now, check this out. So that's the back of the kayak. That's our little bimini system that we made up that passed with flying colours. Right, that's where the technology is in there, but that's also where the outboard mount's going to go. We didn't actually have a cast, famo, and I'll be straight up with you. I was having so much fun in the kayak. You know, like I said, it's not often that I don't want to fish, if you know what I mean. I don't think they care. Don't know, we'll find out soon once I get all the fine tuning done. So what'll happen is this phone will go on this mount here, and then we'll put it on a track up there, people, so that way it'll be stable. Right. Hey, what's going on? There's Phoebe. Hello, darling. Right. That's where the echo sounder is with that rod holder. We've got the reel at the back. And yeah, this is the most stable kayak that I've been in, people. Right, hang on, let me just go and get the let me just go and get the tripod. Phoebe, stay. You look after the kayak, okay? But check this out, people. I mean, look at this. What a fantastic water vessel. It's not just a kayak, that's a water vessel. Right, so, you know, absolutely outstanding. 10 out of 10 for everything. Right, there is just, yeah, 10 out of 10 for everything, people. Yeah, just gobsmacked. Just absolutely gobsmacked. Yeah, I didn't realise it was this good, straight up. These Outriggers are a game changer. Okay, they're an absolute game changer, people. Okay, once again, a big shout out to Victor J and the crew at KAYAKS2FISH. Thank you very much for showing the faith in us. We are one of 2 people in Australia, right, that have been given the privilege of using this NEXTGEN11.5 in real time. And look, we'll be doing an edit of this video, and with the edit of this video, we'll be using it to as the promotion for KAYAKS2FISH when it comes to the 11.5s. Let's see what's happening there. Okay, let's get that there. Right, I'll bring that in here like so. Yeah, it is. All the old ones are going to go. I've got 2 old ones, and none of them have ever been like this. Oh dear. People, thank you very, very much to everyone that's tuned in today. You know, it's very rare to deal with a company that actually backs up everything they've said. The only other company we've really had that with is Millard Marine. Big shout out to Rod Van Oosten and the crew at Millard Marine, because the ballistic boat that we were given the privilege of using for a year was, you know, fantastic, just top of their game, as is this one, right? And with KAYAKS2FISH, just, I mean, I'm 52 years of age, right? I've had heart surgery, I've slammed an axe into my leg. That was effortless. I've had a really good workout. If I wanted to, we could have done some fishing, okay? But in terms of a vessel, I can get in anywhere with the community now. We have the technology, right? And a lot of those shows that you watch, okay, where they, a lot of those shows that you, hey Ada, how are you, bud? a lot of those shows that you watch where they have the big fish and that sort of thing. Like, I mean, this river at the moment is in low tide. So the fresh water is pushing down to the ocean. The sea breeze will come in and then the salt water will come in correspondingly, okay? I mean, there's a burning desire to get out on this every day now. Okay, but yeah, I didn't expect this kayak to be that good. After, what did we do in the early days, Culp? I think we did over 900 hours on the stream in a kayak when we were building the foundation out in the inlet. We did one stream offshore and poor Jacob got all these messages. Oh, he's out in the ocean. Is he okay? Australia's full of sharks. I'm sitting back with my, what was that sports drink we were drinking? You know, I only saw one fin. I didn't tell anyone about. Yeah, great, Ada. Fantastic, mate. Absolutely fantastic. This thing is off the charts. Absolutely off the charts, bud. Just deluxe. Absolutely deluxe, mate. Just, yeah, just absolutely gobsmacked. I didn't realise they'd come so far in 10 years, you know. So let me just check something here. Stay there, darling. What I'm thinking of doing, people, right, and this is not, you know, a kayaks to fish thing. What I'm thinking of doing, and I ran this past Vic, I'm actually thinking of putting outriggers on the front as well for when we go out in the ocean. I think we could put the outriggers on these two studs here. This would go up the top. We could put another one there. So if I put outriggers on the front, then we'd have a super stable kayak, you know? I mean, it's super stable now, but, you know, if you're going to go out 4 or 5 miles offshore, you want to have that bit of insurance, you know? Righto, darling, I've got to give you a drink of water, don't I? Hang on. So, that's well, Sith, as much as it pains me to say it, you're right. All right, come on, darling, let's get a drink of water into here, okay? I've just got to look after my little mate here. Come on, bubby. We've got a new addition to the family, Adam. Here you go. Righto, Phoebes. Come here, bubby. Come here, darling. All right, no. Come here. You can't escape the yak, Phoebes. Come here, bubs. Come on. Hey, come here with Dad. No, come here with Dad. Come on. Oh, come here, bubby. Good girl. Come here. Hey, come here. Give me a second, people. I just got to give her a drink. Here you go. Look. Here you go, bubby. Look here. Here, look. Phoebe. No, you're not a human being, you're a dog. Here, drink. Look. That's it, good girl. Come on. Come here. Here, look. Peeps. She's still only a puppy. I'm in absolute disbelief of how good that was, people. I mean, when you think about it though, to buy a boat that can do what this can do, okay, you'd be up for, you know, thousands, literally. And, I mean, you know, you've got to put things into perspective. And, I mean, this is great for fitness. If you've got lower leg injuries like I have, right? And, I mean, having had heart surgery, I've been cracked open as well. You know, come here, puppy. There you go. Phoebes. Phoebe. You're being silly. Come here. That better? Good girl. Come on. Here. Here, wash your mouth. Puppies don't get drinking. There you go. I've had worse things in my mouth. And look, people, once again, a big thank you to the community, right? We don't run donation goals. We don't run sub goals, bit goals, sound alerts, hype trains, pre-roll ads, anything like that. We are true to the content, okay? And that's our base, all right? There's no pressure. Always remember that the stream's free to watch, okay? We don't expect anything, all right? We just appreciate the fact that you give up your time to come in and watch. But yes, we really want to start getting the content out there as well as promoting the product. So look forward to lots and lots of streams. We'll be coming out in the kayak on Sunday, and I've just got to fine tune a couple of things with the kayak, which will get sorted. And then what we will do is we will be ready to rock on the weekend. On the weekend, we'll start off nice and early in the morning, probably about 7 o'clock. I won't have 2 kayaks to contend with, and I'll make sure that I get Streamlabs sorted out before we come out here. But yeah, I spent over 45 minutes trying to log on to Streamlabs, fam. It was just ridiculous. If anything, I could make that bimini wider up this top and it would still be fine. So, you know, it's past... Oh, Ada, before you do that, bud, I can give you the phone number of the gentleman that runs the company, or one of the ones that runs the company. He'll be back on the 12th, and he can look after you. We've already had someone from the community that has bought the 14-foot Pedal King kayak. Thank you very much. And yeah, fantastic company to deal with. Fantastic. It's all about people. You know what I mean? It's all about people. And I mean, we've got a great community of good people and great people from all over the world. And the community reflects the streamer, you know? So, oh, it doesn't, Ada. Well, that was, apart from being born and the wedding, that was 3 hours of my life that I really enjoyed. I can actually cut that, can't I? Hang on. Hang on, why don't we do this, baby? Why don't we do this? Come here. Look, Donnie, there. Look, look, look. There you go. Here, look, look. There. Phoebe, Phoebe, come here. Come here. Come here, look. There you go. Look, 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 look. This will sort out the level. No, no, don't eat that. Just drink the water. There you go, peeps. There you go. Look. There you go. That's going to set the level for you. Come on. Now you're just being silly. All right, people. Oh, it is, Ada. And seriously, they've been just fantastic the whole time, you know. So, I mean, and also the fact we've got the Garmin sounder on here with the side view. When I sold Garmin, we never had one back years ago. The Echo sounder that we had on the boat from Millard Marine was next level as well, okay? And, you know, the Simrad. And, yeah, I mean, we've got so much content. I've got spots down south where we've got 50 centimetre brim, and we will be able to go out there with these. The good thing about the kayaks is they're quiet. It's got the traction pads in there. You know, I'm not making too much noise, so they're quiet, people. We'll be, we wait till we go down to my friend's farm that's got the dam with the redfin perch in it. We've got the new, like Marin patterns, and we're just going to absolutely cane it out there, people. We're going to take this out with us, and we're just going to absolutely cane it out there. This is just going to be off the charts, okay? Look, I'm going to sign out. Thank you very, very much for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed the stream today. I'm just sitting here planning as to where we're going to be going with the yak. And, you know, next week we'll be driving a couple of hours south to a spot. And then the week after that we'll be driving, get that dirt off your nose, that's it. And then she buries her nose in the dirt again. Right, and then, yeah, we'll be heading 3 hours south. There's a spot down south that I've got to take us all. I spent most of my formative years fishing this spot. I know it like the back of my hand, and you know, yeah, away we go. All right, people, thank you very, very much.